Top 10 TED Talks to motivate you. You know those days when a cup of coffee or a movie on Netflix isn't quite enough? Do you need to be inspired, motivated? Fortunately, we have a solution for you. Never underestimate the power of a moving, soul-stirring speech to restore your confidence in humanity, and you can count on TED speeches to deliver in spades. When you need a little additional pep throughout your day, keep these babies in mind. Number 1. Elizabeth Gilbert, your elusive creative genius. Elizabeth Gilbert is an American author best known for a well-selling memoir, Eat, Pray, Love, which was published in 2006. People relate creative works with mental health concerns and the anxiety that their work may fall short of their previous efforts. Many writers in the 20th century committed suicide or suffered from depression. Elizabeth feared that her greatest work was behind her after the tremendous popularity of her book, Eat, Pray, Love, which was a terrifying thought. She considered how she could create boundaries between her work and her fear of how it would be perceived. Number 2. Amy Cuddy, Body Language. A lot of research has been done on how others perceive your body language and the importance of getting the proper message. Amy Cuddy, on the other hand, digs into your own body language affects our self-confidence and stress levels and how a few strategic power processes all can make difference. Number 3. Tom Thumb, Your Chestra in My Mouth. Tom Thumb has a remarkable ability to do strange things with his mouth. This incredibly charming beatboxer is believed to have not just a symphony of chest rock but also a jazz band, techno DJ, 80s synth pop rap, and a collection of exotic world instruments all dwelling somewhere in his throat, according to reports. Tom's 15-minute presentation immediately became the most popular TEDx video of all time, with over 44 million views to date. Tom Thumb exhibits his intrinsic aptitude for inhuman noise-making. He is now known globally for his unique talent to distort and control his vocal cords. Number 4. Dan Gilbert, The Surprising Science of Happiness. When people discuss happiness, it's frequently referred to research, to a quest for something so elusive and out of reach that there is now an endless supply of ways to obtaining it. Surprisingly, it may be our ability to choose from thousands of wonderful experiences in life that prevents us from being happy. Dan Gilbert, a psychologist, breaks down the pleasure into its two most basic components, the happiness we find and the happiness we create, in this TED Talk revealing a startling reality. Number 5. Bryn Brown, The Power of Vulnerability. Bryn Brown is a fearless Texan who also appeals to have an authority on shame and vulnerability. Brown investigates how we may empathize along and love one another. She reveals a significant discovery from her studies, one that launched her on a personal mission to know herself as well as to comprehend humanity, in her sad, hilarious presentation that has been viewed over 6 million times. Number 6. Malcolm Gladwell, Choice, Happiness, and Spaghetti Sauce. It would be a collection of inspiring talks without the author Malcolm Gladwell. Gladwell recounts the story of the guy who refused to believe in a perfect spaghetti sauce in this TED Talk, as well as how his research has influenced our understanding of choice and pleasure in general. While the discussion focuses on food business, the bigger findings regarding human behavior are particularly pertinent for executives who wish to create happy and fulfilled workplaces. Number 7. Sam Burns, Philosophy for a Happy Life. Here's one of the most amazing TED Talks you'll ever see. It's the remarkable legacy of a once-in-a-generation youngster. Sam, who's 17 years old, has become the face of progeria, a hereditary illness commonly known as the aptly termed aging disease. Sam refused to let his illness define him, and he worked hard to overcome restrictions that others claimed he'd never be able to overcome. He lived the life he wanted to live, focusing on his aspirations and what made him happy rather than the disease and what made him different. Number 8. Alain de Botton, A Kinder, Gentler Philosophy of Success. Alain de Botton, a psychologist and author, investigates our concepts of success and failure, questioning the assumptions that underpin these judgments. Is success always a result of hard work? Is it possible to fail? He makes a compelling and amusing case for moving over elitism in order to find true joy in our profession. Number 9. Lucinda Beeman, What Does It Take to Change a Mind? A guy who's persuaded against his will is still his option. Have you ever tried to persuade someone to change their views when they weren't completely convinced? Isn't it possible? Lucinda Beeman, the fact-checker editor at The Conversion, sees the clash between facts and ideas firsthand. She provides a framework for figuring out how we process information and how to communicate to others who disagree with us. Number 10. Isaac Litsky, What Reality Are You? Reality is what you construct in your mind, not something you perceive. Isaac Litsky acquired this important lesson directly as he encountered unexpected life events that provided him with his vital insights. He questions the concept of cognitive dissonance in his introspective personal presentation. and ask us to let go of excuses, preconceptions, and anxieties and accept the incredible responsibility of being the producers of our own reality. And that was it from our side. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then do like it and share it with your friends and family, and also subscribe to our channel for more such amazing content. Thanks for watching.